Stitch face, so I'll sit up.
It's just about every 6 months we just get updates to the actual battle system, which is the core gameplay mechanics of Legends. And we're getting another one, which we expected for the 2nd-year anniversary. And they're going to obviously adjust a lot of things here. And the game is actually going into maintenance tonight, so more likely we're going to get our stuff tonight. So first off, they talk about tackle adjustments. So they're going to be changing up tackles. Alright, so the player under attack will be able to attack for a longer period of time than intended when tackles were used in combos, making them unable to respond until the unfinished combo. Okay, they're taking advantage. I'm trying to imagine this stuff in my head as I'm reading it, by the way. So the attacking player could also gain an advantage by performing a tackle at the end of each combo. We have made adjustments so that tackles performed against enemies who are already under attack, such as receiving arts cards, will only knock your opponent back to mid-range and cannot be continued into a combo. A tackle can still be connected to the next combo if it is used when your opponent is not already under attack. Even if your opponent is able to move from being hit, you cannot connect the tackle to the next combo if they're already under attack. So all of this stuff sounds pretty solid. It seems like this is a way to try to get rid of tackle spamming, which is it's become also a problem. That I think perk advantage is a lot of things people have been having problems with. There's definitely a lot more things, but I never really liked tackle as a mechanic, to be honest. I once they nerfed it, it feels like if you just don't got a strike card in your hand, it's literally just like nothing you can really do to try and outbeat a tackle if you're at the mid-range point. So there's that, but that sounds pretty solid. So combo compensation adjustments, since tackles can no longer be used to extend combos. So since tackle can be used to extend combos, that means they're basically getting rid of the whole the little side tackle thing, right? I see what they do. There. We can have reduced the severity of combo damage compensation. As a result, there will be an increase of overall combo damage done by characters who can easily string together long combos. That's actually kind of scary. You want to know why? Because this is telling us people like Hefla and Gotenks who can extend combos for a really long time because they have increased arc draw speed. They are basically getting a massive buff. Like, yeah, that's straight up what it's telling us. It says that characters who can easily string long combos, they will get overall more combo damage. So characters who have increased arc draw speed or just characters like we're sending characters who can extend combos for really long, but obviously it's characters who have that. They are going to get a massive buff with this. So that's actually pretty big. That's real big. That's a real big adjustment that they're doing there. So, oh boy, that's okay. So Doka impact, Doka by impact. That's basically when you get into like a clash or two beam type special moves. If you guys don't know, they have the pictures there. So some Doka by impacts created with two beam type special moves colliding have the ability to deal the finishing blow. Your opponent cannot be defeated and win off of these Doka by impacts except for the health drop it to 0. So it's not really too much of really a problem because you don't really get these too often in PvP. Like you get them every once in a while, but before, if like they will never kill. Like these little clashes, if you win a clash, they will never kill. If they did enough damage, it would just always leave the person's health at 1 instead of actually killing. But now it will actually kill if your special move is powerful enough and if you win a clash. So this is good. Pretty cool stuff. Your opponent cannot be defeated with 2 strike arts or other similar attacks colliding in a normal Doka attack. So Doka by impact. So it's just clash. I don't know why I keep calling it that. So your opponent cannot be defeated when 2 strike cards or other similar attacks collide. So okay. And so there's that. So that sounds pretty solid. And then we have a new tag. So powerful opponent coming to bring more variety to the party composition. The powerful opponent tag will be added with the following characters. So they are adding a new tag, powerful opponents, which is what tag would this be equipped? Wow, there's a lot of people in this tag. I guessing that they plan to have some support in this tag in the future. I don't think they would add this tag if they didn't plan to and announce it if they didn't plan to somewhere in the future have some type of support for this tag. So that does bring a lot more diversity and a lot more cool team building when they do stuff like this. So all around really solid stuff. I'm just this is a really big tag, bro. I really do. They add more tags like this because I know Dokkan, like they have a lot of teams I would like to see in Legends. Like like a lot of cool teams that are like SSJ2, like Resurrected Warriors, stuff like that. I would kind of like to see more at Legends, just a lot more, like, so we can have like more unique, versatile type team builds. Because right now it's just usually just kind of the same thing. It's kind of right now it's just LOE, regen, and just kind of fusion. They're kind of like the real main spots right now, and it's always usually just only 3 teams that's in the meta at a time. So I mean, there's that. I mean, you really can't do too much of that, but enough talking. That's pretty much it. I guess we will know more. I'm guessing that this is all we're going to be getting, but I feel like they're probably going to sneak in 1 or 2 more things when the actual maintenance and all this stuff drops. So we'll be here tomorrow, give you guys the same info, update you guys. So it does sound good. It does sound like they're making improvements. This is definitely one of the biggest things that people really wanted to see. It's crazy because I have a video talking about some of this stuff, but there's that. So it's your boy Kaki, go last guy for more content. Tell me what you gotta think about this. Tell me what you gotta think about tackle adjustments, combo conversation, clash adjustments, and tell me what you gotta think about the new powerful opponent tag. That's what really caught my interest, to be honest, mostly because there are a lot of units that are going to fall under this tag. Even though I know the tag is probably not going to get any support in no time soon. It's possible, but yeah, I'm out.